Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. I've been doing a countdown of my favorite video games of all time through each day of the year, and coming in at number 168 is Smite. Smite is a third-person MOBA featuring different mythological figures as playable characters. Before I get into this, I want to explain that I mostly played this game in the 6-ish months after its original release, and coming back to it now, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, or what almost any of these characters do. At release, there were 51 gods you could play as. I remembered thinking at the time, that's a pretty big roster, right? I mean, that's a lot of stuff. Now, there's 130. And that's not even counting the skins. There's several game modes, and I'm sure they're fun, but I'm doing boomer gaming here, and in boomer gaming, MOBAs have 3 lanes, minions, a jungle, and towers. To be totally blunt, there's not a lot setting Smite aside from the competition, and it's generally worse at most things. But the third-person nature of it creates a totally unique experience that has some real benefits. Spells are still spells, and trick shots are still aiming at moving targets. But the basic attacks are way more satisfying, and even just killing minions is more engaging than anything else. Immersion-wise, running around as the character makes the map feel way bigger than other games, even though I think it might actually be smaller. And again, with the perspective, it makes it so you can't really view everything happening on the map all the time. Sure, you get a mini-map, but it's not the same as just moving the camera over or something. But then, when you do something like activate Thor's ultimate ability and fly high into the sky and crash back down, it's pretty awesome to watch, because you get to see a whole bunch more of the map and you see everyone running around and doing stuff, and it's cool, even though I think I did more harm than good with it. Speaking of excellent immersion, it's gone now. This ranking is based on my experience with the game in 2014. I know cosmetics and such come with the territory of free-to-play games, and skins are nothing new, and some of them are really cool. But the amount of crossovers in Smite is insane. Like, in some ways, definitely not all, crazier than Fortnite. Not only are there 130 playable characters, making knowing what they all do a pretty daunting task, there's over 1,600 skins. And while I don't have an exact number, a lot of them are not just color variations. There's all sorts of crossover skins that, over the years, have enticed me to take another look at the game, only to learn that, no, they did not add Ruby Rose as a playable character to this game. She's just a skin for an existing character I didn't care about. No, they didn't add Avatar Aang. It's just a skin for an existing character I didn't care about. It's cool that they have these in the game, but when it's already difficult to keep all of the pantheons straight and remember how to play against each god, it's way harder when I have no idea which god Optimus Prime is. Yes, I could learn all of these things and have lots of fun along the way. For the record, I do really like the core of the game. It's in the top half of my rankings. But there are other things I like more, and I just don't have the time for that shit. Join me tomorrow as I talk about my 167th favorite game, where I need more of that sweet, sweet whale oil.